Hey everyone, we are all about Dawsonville, Georgia today. So we're going to talk about some hidden gems in Dawsonville and why it has become so popular and affordable in the North Atlanta area. So Mary Ellen Vanack and Sue Jennings, we're the real estate ladies of North Atlanta. Sue, how are you doing today? And let's get into our Dawsonville. Here we go. Tell us about Dawsonville.
So Dawsonville is known for its scenic mountain views. The proximity to Lake Lanier and the charming small town feel are several things that people love about Dawsonville. And there's so many hidden gem neighborhoods there that offer great value, peaceful living, and access to nature that make them really standout communities that you should consider. So the first one we're going to talk about today is Gold Creek. So tell us about this house, Mary Ellen.
Sure. So it's 487 Gold Bullion Drive East in Dawsonville, Georgia. And it is 949.9. It is actually 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 5165 square feet. It's on 0.795 acreage and was built in 2006. So, and look at this beautiful, beautiful yard that we're looking at. So tell us about this great neighborhood, Sue.
So this is Gold Creek, and actually this is at the high end of pricing in the Gold Creek area, because this is a golf course community that's quiet, it's scenic. There are custom homes here on large wooden lots, and they offer a lot of privacy, access to nature, mountain views, and just minutes from downtown Dawsonville. You can get a home starting in the mid 400s in this immediate area, but you might not get one that has the gorgeous golf course view for that price. But Gold Creek does have low HOA fees, well-maintained properties, large lots, custom-built homes, and quiet cul-de-sac streets. This neighborhood is ideal for buyers who are seeking a laid-back country club feel without the high cost, and buyers wanting mountain beauty with suburban convenience.
So let's explain to everybody where Dawsonville is. As you're going up 400, you've got Alpharetta, then you have Cumming, then you have Dawsonville.
Right.
So you're just going north, and what's really what a lot of people like about Dawsonville is they have outlets, right? So they have a lot of shopping and outlets, which has become very popular. And you're closer to all the wineries. You're closer to all the mountains and everything up in the North Georgia mountains for hiking. So you're actually really close here. So
there's been so many shops and restaurants built in this area along Georgia 400 that, it's really made it so easy to access from like Alpharetta and places just north of the city. But it's a great place to go to get a lot of great value.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, I mean, just beautiful. It's kind of like you're living in, and it's not too far from Alpharetta, from the area. Just that's where people are going. It's like the new Cumming, right? Like Cumming used to be so far out there. Now it's Dawsonville, but it's really just, people are moving there like hotcakes, and they're building like hotcakes in Dawsonville. Yeah. And that's Dawson County. So just so everybody knows, it's a different county. Cumming is in Forsyth County, and Alpharetta is in Forsyth, Cherokee, and Fulton County. So just as you're going north, you're going into different counties there. So
Right. All right. So since Forsyth County has kind of put a moratorium on the number of new home starts they're going to permit in a given year, Dawsonville, I think, is going to be the next, frontier, so to speak, because there are a lot of beautiful homes there already. But, everything is just that suburban sprawl. What can I say?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about another property in Gold Creek. So it's 663 Gold Creek Drive in Dawsonville. And this one is for sale at $759. And it's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 4,304 square feet. It's built in 1997, believe it or not. And it's on 0.729 acreage, which is almost 3/4 of an acre. So, this is just another one in the community. So they've got different price points. and different areas. So houses were built here in 1997, which people like would be like, no way, because they think it was like a ghost town in 1997, right? Dawsonville?
Right, right. I actually had a buyer a couple years ago that specifically requested Dawsonville, not because he worked close to there, but because he was a motorcycle enthusiast and really wanted access to the North Georgia mountains on the weekends so that he could go out on his bike and ride and really enjoy, the peace and quiet of the mountains.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like I said, it's affordable, and yet location wise, I mean, yes, it's going to take you a little bit of time to get to the airport, because remember, Atlanta Airport is south of the city, so it's not even in the city. So remember, it will take you a little bit of time to get there. But honestly, you're closer. If you like hiking and you like the North Georgia mountains and wineries and everything, this is definitely a place for you to be. So, and look at, of course, you're going to get a lot more property and a lot more house for your money, right? If you're going up north.
Exactly.
So just showing how pretty this is. Okay.
It's a beautiful area.
Very, very pretty. Okay. The next hidden gem we are going to talk about is 710 Night Fire Drive in Dawsonville. And this is a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath, 6,276 square feet. It's on 0.88 acres, so over 3/4 of an acre, built in 2002. And this is for sale at $1.6 million. So tell us about this hidden gem here in Dawsonville.
So this is in Chattatee, and Chattatee is a neighborhood that people have heard of for years. It's not like it's a brand new neighborhood, but there is the draw of the marina for Lake Lanier and waterfront home sites in this particular community. There's also a wonderful golf course here and resort style amenities. So if you're a boating enthusiast or a golf enthusiast and you're looking for upscale living with a community vibe, you might want to consider Chattatee.
Yeah, it's more like an estate home. So it's really, the area is just estate. I mean, we have tons of beautiful pictures of this house. This is a move-in ready. Even if we have clients who have bought houses for their family, like for family vacations, where it's their summer house and they come up here and there's enough room for everybody, instead of, getting Airbnbs or getting hotel rooms that their family can be together during the holidays and during the summertime. So this would be a great family estate that, even if you didn't spend the whole entire year here, it would be great space to have all your family and, grandkids and kids and dogs and animals come and visit, right? You'll never want to leave, Sue, right?
Right. From this area, in Chattatee, going west towards Blue Ridge and so forth, these are great areas for second homes. And so, not everybody that lives there is, a year-round resident, but most of them are. But these make for great family gathering spots.
And I think we want to tell our viewers too is that we will help you find a second home in the North Georgia mountains. Like, we have people that we know that live up there, and they can help you, so you want somebody that knows the area. You don't want someone from Atlanta showing you properties in the mountains. I mean, you just don't want that. I mean, it's just a different market. So I think it's nice when you are working with people that are in the hyper local area, that where you're at. Like, look, this is beautiful. So like, we have such great connections with people on our team in the area that can help in these certain areas, especially the North Georgia mountains. Now, this is not the North Georgia mountains. This is Dawsonville. But if you're thinking about Blue Ridge or LJ or any of those places up in the Georgia mountains, we are here to assist you. So, and this is just showing, this is really a beautiful area, beautiful little clubhouse, and I don't think it's a little clubhouse. Sorry, it's a bigger clubhouse. Yeah, there's a little clubhouse, but there's golf, like I said, and then there's the boats and the boating there. So you have you can get your own boat there, And what a great neighborhood to tell us about this hidden gem. And the next one we're going to talk about is 201 Weshaw Valley Drive in Dawsonville. And this property is for sale at $660,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath at 3848. It's 0.64 acres. And it was built in 2019. Sorry, 2019. So it's very, very new. Mm-hmm. What can you tell us about this little gem of a neighborhood here, Sue?
Yeah, so Weshaw Valley is, a newer neighborhood that's still flying underneath the radar. And this is one of the reasons why I think it's a hidden gem. These are beautiful craftsman-style homes that have peaceful surroundings and convenient locations to schools and parks. These are great homes for first-time home buyers or people wanting to downsize, those that want to right size into retirement. These homes offer a lot of charm and value. They really are. This is a great home for $660,000. Beautiful location.
Yeah, I mean, location, and even though you're up this far, there's still shops, there's still things. You're not in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, they're building all kinds of shops and restaurants in this entire area.
Well, I was talking to someone today, and they're in Canada, and they're off this beautiful Georgian Bay lake and stuff. And she goes, we're in the middle of nowhere when the Costco's an hour and a half away. So I will tell you, from Dawsonville, like, the Costco is only like 15, 20 minutes away. So just that. So you can kind of tell it's not as bad. So we're going to talk about one more little hidden gem in Dawsonville. And this is at 201 Brights Way in Dawsonville. And this one was listed at $599 and it sold for $585. Mm-hmm. And it's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2,582 square feet. It's on 2 acres and built in 2001. So it's kind of your little home oasis. So you can get 2 acres and a house for $585.
And look at the porch on that house. Isn't that charming?
So inviting. Definitely inviting to sit out there.
Yes. So this is in Savannah Trace, and this neighborhood is a gem because it's tucked away, yet you're so close to Georgia 400 to get anywhere. And you're very, very close to the North Georgia premium outlets for more shopping. But the homes in Savannah Trace are generally craftsman-style homes. It's got a family-friendly feel to it, sidewalks, well-kept yards, and families and commuters looking for newer homes at reasonable prices should consider this particular neighborhood.
Yes, definitely.
And that, again, is Savannah Trace.
Not Savannah, Georgia. Savannah Trace in Dawsonville.
Very different location.
Very different. And it even has a basement that you can make your own. And they have a lot of stuff in their basement. Oh, my goodness. And they live on 2 acres. So you can do all kinds of things. And look at that. Look at all the trees. Mm-hmm. It's like you're in the North Georgia mountains, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Oasis.
There you go. All right. So let's talk about the schools in Dawson. So Dawson's a very, should I say, a very new area. So people might be concerned about schools. So what we suggest is you definitely need to go on to greatschools.org or School Digger or whatever to do your research on the schools.
Right.
But tell us about the schools there.
So the schools are actually very, very committed to excellence in the Dawson County School District.
Right.
And some notable schools include Robinson Elementary School, has very strong academic programs and community involvement. The Dawson County Middle School offers a variety of extracurricular activities and a supportive learning environment. And then the Dawson County High School is recognized for its academic achievements and athletic programs.
Yes. Okay. And let's go into parks. I mean, besides parks, you just can drive up and you're at some of the hiking trails and falls. There's so many beautiful falls in Georgia. People have no idea how many beautiful waterfalls there are.
Mhm.
on these hikes you can go. So tell us about some of the parks.
So the first park I'm going to mention is Main Street Park. It's
Okay.
located at 304 Main Street in Dawsonville.
Okay.
And there's over 1.1 miles of paved trails from this park. It has a children's playground with wheelchair access, has a 9-hole disc golf course, basketball courts, pickleball courts, a dog park with separate areas for large dogs versus small dogs.
Oh,
And
interesting.
it has a pollinator garden and fitness stations as well. This is really kind of the central hub for
Mhm.
all the activities there in Dawsonville.
Nice.
And then there's Glen Wallace City Park. It's situated on Maple Street in Dawsonville. And this park offers a full basketball court, children's playground, and a covered pavilion for gatherings.
Nice.
So that's a great spot for families and casual, get-togethers. And then there is the Rock Creek Sports Complex. This is located on Highway 9 South, and it features baseball, softball, and t-ball fields, soccer fields and tennis courts, Rotary Island splash pad, and an indoor gymnasium and meeting rooms. This is also a central location for sports and recreational activities. And then there is the Amicalola Falls State Park. This is a short drive from Dawsonville.
Yes.
They have a 729-foot waterfall there.
Yes.
And hiking trails that lead to the Appalachian Trail. They also have a lodge, cabins, and areas for camping.
Yeah. So just so that everybody understands, Dawsonville is near LJ. It's near Blue Ridge. It's not a far drive to any of those places. And that's where you're going to find all your wineries and hiking trails and things like that. So just so you know, you're so close to those things, yet you're so close to Cumming and Alpharetta as well. So if you're working in Alpharetta or north, this is a good option for you. I think if you're working south of Alpharetta, it will be a little bit of a challenge to commute to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about community events, right?
Right. So the first community event I'm going to highlight is the Mountain Moonshine Festival.
Oh, this sounds like we're in the mountains, Sue.
This is an annual event that celebrates the area's history with car shows, live music, and local vendors. Then there's the charming Christmas in downtown Dawsonville. Every festival, every year, there's a festival celebration with holiday lights, parades, and community gatherings. Then there's music bingo at Granddaddy Mim's.
Okay, music bingo. I wonder what kind of music they're doing.
I don't know.
I don't know. It might be a little country or something. I don't know.
Local, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of great local artists. So, Music Bingo at Granddaddy Mim's features regular events combining music and bingo for a fun night out. Then there are always car shows that you can attend at the Georgia Racing Hall of Fame. It features classic cars and honors the area's racing heritage. And then finally, I want to point out the Birds of Prey demonstrations at Amicalola Falls. These are educational events showcasing local wildlife.
Nice. So, and just a little bit, I know that people, when they think of North Georgia, they'll think of like Dawsonville, they'll think of LJ, they'll think of Blue Ridge, and they'll think of Helen. A lot of people know that word, Helen, Georgia. So that's all north of that, and they're just great places to go. And then as you just keep going north, you're getting towards North Carolina, right? You know, you're right in
South Carolina too.
And South Carolina, you're hitting like both of those right there. So you can go up to the mountains. So remember, we can help you anywhere in the world, anywhere around. You want more information on Dawsonville? Dawsonville is a great place. It's great for first-time home buyers too. There's a lot of affordable first-time home buying solutions there. Instead of spending a lot of money in other places. So if you are working on the north side of Atlanta, it's a really good option. Anything else you want to add, Sue, to Dawsonville?
No, I think it's a it's a lovely area. It's a beautiful area, and you get a lot for your money in Dawsonville.
Yes, there you go. So everything about Dawsonville, we just hit a couple communities there. There's a lot of new construction going on, lots of new communities. So if you're looking for a smaller starter home, there's lots of options there as well. Plus, you have the outlets there that everybody goes to. People will drive from Atlanta up to the outlets. So
Oh yeah.
So there you go. Well, thanks for tuning in to Real Estate Ladies of North Atlanta, and we hope to talk to you soon. Take care and follow us on socials. Bye.
Bye.